She is getting rid of me again for another week. I am off to London. I'm off to the World Travel Market to show you lot all about travel. Yes, Mr. TravelON is travelling yet again. You glad I'm gone?
Another break for me.
Another break. There you go. Right, I'm heading to London Gatwick. This is travel day. Goodbye, Mrs. TravelON. I'll see you on Sunday.
Bye.
Right, come on. Let's go. Right, let's get in. I'm travelling light, however, I've got lots to tell you. I'm coming back with bags, not under my eyes, actual bags. And you might be wondering why I've not got my glasses on top of my head. I'm going to tell you about that as well. I've got one contact lens in, very strange. Anyway, it looks like absolute carnage in here today, but you know what I do the minute I walk through these doors? I'm going for a wee. I shall see you in 3. Bloody hell, it's busy. Right, there you go. I may as well show you departures. I mean, it is sort of getting towards the end of half term, so that's why it's busy. However, this flight was dirt cheap out to Gatwick, so let's have a look. There you go. Lots of UK flights. There's the old EasyJet. That's who I'm with today. Am I going to get an EasyJet plane, one of the plastic planes, because they've never got them in stock? It's the one that I'm missing. Oh, I was just looking on that board there. It looks like the Liverpool is delayed, but I think mine is all right. Oh, I've just seen a flight direct to Zurich as well. My favourite city. I didn't know we flew direct to there. I bet it's bloody expensive. Lots of people queuing. Thankfully, I'm travelling light today. Just one bag. And one bag means that I don't have to worry about putting stuff in the overhead lockers. And I am going to wait until the last person on the plane because I didn't pay for my seat either. And I'm in row 13, seat E. Not by the window. And, well, 13. No chance. So hopefully there's going to be a row of 3 available or a cheeky little extra legroom window seat which I can bag. Now, I don't know why I'm walking this way, but I've come all the way to the end. There's the old jet tours there, look. Red, orange or blue? Which one are you? Orange today, blue on Sunday, and I'm flying back from Birmingham. But let's get through the other side, let's get through security, and I'll tell you where I'm going and what I'm doing while we walk there. Where you come through, look, you always walk behind the check-in desks, and this brings you through here, look, towards departures, which is this way. And that is where we are heading. So if you haven't been catching up on my travels, well, there's a whole series, me and Jack. Where do we go? Italy, Switzerland, Portugal, everywhere. You name it, we've been there. And my plan was to land on the 27th home, or 26th, then go to Dublin on the 28th, and then come and do this World Travel Market in London. And thank God I didn't, because it's given me time to edit all the videos from our travels, which if you haven't already watched, you need to go and watch because there's loads of fun and games there. So it gave me a week, and I was going to do, what day is it today? I was going to do Tuesday till Thursday, but then I changed my flight to Birmingham and I'm staying till Sunday. I'm going to head up to my mother's, see the old dragon, pick up some bits, which I'll tell you about in a bit, and then fly from Birmingham Sunday morning at 11:25. Right, we are through security. I've got to find my boarding pass. I did print it this time. I'm not pissing around with mobiles. All printed like a true airport dad. However, when I did travel, I did use my mobile for the boarding cards all the way, even though I printed them out as well. But today, because I've got everything at hand, I'm easier with paper. What do you reckon? Do you prefer paper, or do you like fiddling around with mobiles? Let's get checked in. Can't film here. See you on the other side. Well, 4 baskets later, I'm through. But I didn't get stopped. Oh, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Travelling is bloody stressful, isn't it? At least I bring you the truth. Right, through to duty free. Yes, I'm going to have a spray. Of course I am. Even though I'm freshly showered and smell not too bad, I am spraying something. Whatever is the most expensive. Let's get through the cigarettes and alcohol first, just to keep us unhealthy. Oh, they sell bottles of water here, look. €3. Come on, don't get fooled. You get a big bottle in there for €3. Let me show you. Right, come on. More booze, more alcohol, plenty of aloe vera, if you haven't already stocked up while you're here in Lanzarote, and loads of smellies And Victoria's Secrets, check her out. Bloody hell. I think they've got a Victoria's Secrets through the other side, unless they closed it down. Can't remember. Ladies, this is all your area here. Now, I always do what's the most expensive, don't I? It's always Tom Ford, so I don't know why I bother telling you, or asking myself what's the most expensive. But I am going to have a quick browse, see if I can find anything more expensive than the old Thomas Ford. So far, nothing. So far, I don't even see any Tom Ford either. So far, the most expensive thing I've seen is this, look. La Creme. La Creme by Chanel. Guess how much that is? 347 euros. What in the world are you putting on your faces, ladies? I tell a lie, it's 394. It's the extreme one. The extreme. La Creme Extreme. Jesus, that's nearly 400 euros. And they haven't even got one to try. I'll tell you what, for 340 euros, I'd want to put that right there and climb back in the womb for that. Literally, that's what would happen. I would climb back in and say, there you go, I'm young again. Jesus Christ. You got to let me know in the comments if any of you ladies out there are actually paying that and wearing that, because you must look fantastic. Send me a selfie. No naughty pictures though. All right, just a selfie. Just want to see what your skin's like. Right, I've got to find something to spray and get out of here. Well, I'm a bit disappointed because the most expensive thing I found really is this. 125 euros. It's worth it for the bottle. Look at that. This is Paco Rabanne Fame. You know, Mr. TravelON has found fame. Look at that. Security's coming. Jesus Christ, but I have a spray quick. Ooh. Ooh. That's nice. I'll have a little bit on the wrist. A little bit under the arms. Bloody hell. I'll tell you what, if I don't find fame after that, well, nothing's going to happen. On the road to 100,000 subscribers. And that's what you need to do. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, okay? Costs you no money. Right, let's get into the airport. I'm going to show you the EES system. See if it's up and running. I can see some lights on one of them and see what's going on. And then, well, check out the carnage. I'm not going to do my usual how much are things and moan about the price of sandwiches. We all know they're bloody extortionate. €1.60 for a small water. There you go, look. That's not too bad. New toilets by the looks of it there. And it is busy, busy, busy. Lots of kids, so it must be sort of half-term sort of finishing, isn't it? And I'm going to tell you about my eyes at the moment because I'm testing my eyes out. And I can see the board up there without glasses, but a little bit blurry. So the last time I was here in the Lanzarote airport, I asked you lot what I should do about my eyes because I had them tested and they were going to put these varifocal lenses, but it needed 2 pairs of glasses, one for the day, sunglasses, one for the night. I'm sick to death of talking to you lot with glasses on my head because I can see the camera here without glasses, but I can't see far away. Anyway, long and short, it was going to cost me a lot of money. So I did a bit of research and I went to a proper eye clinic who doesn't sell glasses, and he said, why don't you try one lens in one eye and let your brain figure it out? And I've been doing it for a few days and I can see the little camera here quite clearly, and I can actually see far away enough. It's not perfect, but it's enough. I'm not sold as yet, but this is a full week of testing. I bought my glasses just in case, but I'm a one contact man, me. Ever heard of that? Mono vision it's called, or something. He said that's the best way. I have got some varifocal contact lenses ordered to try for 1 month as well. I reckon I'll be bang on them as soon as I get back. Coffee Republic, look. And loads of people here having food. Last time I was here, everything was closed because it was too early. But now you've got Gaffe Pans, look. And I don't think I've ever shown you this place properly open. These do ribs and everything, and sort of Frankfurter hot dogs. And baguettes for a tenner. Baguettes for a tenner. No, thank you. Who's paying that? Are you paying €10 for a baguette?
No.
No, what have you bought? Oh my God, you bought posh stuff?
Yes, nice bits.
Oh, check you out. Bought some.
Follow your wonderful YouTube site.
Thank you very much. Where are you heading to?
Back to Gatwick.
And me.
Been here for 2 weeks.
Are you on the EasyJet?
Sleazy Jet, yeah.
Me too. Me too. I might see you on there. Let me give you a sticker. Hang on.
A dollar.
Get one of these. Get one of these on your case.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'll see you on the plane.
Cheers,
See you later. Nice to meet you both. There you go. Look. Bought himself some posh biscuits. For me, I'm buying myself a bottle of water and that's it. Right, I actually haven't shown you this way before because it's the first time that I've been here, late enough for it to be open. But I think this is another terrace where you can smoke. I might start smoking because the best places in the Lanzarote airport are for the smokers. Here you go, look, you've got the leg of Iberica ham. I'm hoping I might get one of those for Christmas. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And these are €11 for a baguette. Absolutely ridiculous. But out here, look, if you're a client here and you have something to eat, you can either sit in these nice surroundings or you can come out and have a fag, look. And I tell you what, the best places at the airport, look at the sun, it's 30 degrees today. Look at the sun. This is the best place to sit, look. Views of the airport, you can almost see down to Puerto del Carmen there. Fantastic. Only downfall is you're breathing in other people's smoke. It bloody stunk out there. But I suppose it's the smoking terrace, isn't it? I did smoke once, so I can't complain. I can't be one of them that's given up, but bloody hell, I don't know how I did it. 20 a day, mate, probably more. Benson and Edges, that was my brand. Anyway, talking to that ham, I told you before, for Christmas once, Mrs. TravelON bought me a ham holder. Like the leg, she bought me a holder for it. She didn't buy me the pissing leg. Do you know what I mean? Felt like I was on bullseye. This is what you could have had. So we've got a ham holder or a leg holder. Maybe one day I'll get a leg, eh? I could do with one of them, just cut it all day. I'd be nibbling it, it'd be gone in a day. Right, here's where the queue starts. Why? Because it's the best place. KFC, Burger King, look. You've got Wok Street here. They make like, you order all the different bits and stuff and they cook it in a wok. And that can be yours for €22.90. To me, these are the best value, look. $7.50 for a massive piece of pepperoni pizza. That'll do me. And KFC, the king of fast foods, the best fast food, never lets me down. And you can see why, loads of people queuing. But there's loads of people here because Burger King is closed down. So Burger King has gone, or it's been refurbished. There you go, VIP that way. Let's go find these EES systems. Let's show you what's going on there and get a bottle of water. This is where I come for water. Relay, €3.15 for a massive bottle. I mean, it's expensive really, isn't it, for water, but it's the best deal. Massive one. Can't argue with that, can you? So this is the new EES, entry exit systems. These are the machines. They are coming into play here in Lanzarote, I believe, this month, November, towards sort of the middle to the end. Now, obviously, when you arrive, you're gonna have to do all the fingerprints, the face scan, and everything else that they require. But they're here in departures as well, so you're going to have to do it to exit. Hence why it's called the entry and exit system. I'm wondering if, when you depart, you're going to have to come to one of these zones, perhaps put your boarding card on there, do your fingerprints to say that you're leaving, do your facial scan again. I don't really know how it's going to work. I know it's in place in some areas around the world. So what would be helpful in this video is if you lot comment and say what experiences you've had on arrival and departure and how it all works. All I can do is show you the machines while there's nobody here and see exactly what you're gonna have to do. Come on, let me show you. This is one of the machines. It's actually turned on, look. So you're gonna have a screen here. You're gonna have to put your passport on this part here, look. At the top is the facial recognition, which is going to scan you. There's another little camera there, which I'm not sure what that's going to do. So I assume you're going to have to stand like this, have your face scanned, pull a funny face. Then that should match up with your passport, which you're going to have here. So you're going to have to do that at the same time. And then you're going to have to do your fingerprints here, look. And that is looking like how it's going to work. The main screen is touchscreen and you can actually select the different languages as well. So that's going to talk you through it. I hope it doesn't actually talk to you. The thing I need when traveling is bloody machines talking and saying the same thing over and over again. I mean, it's almost like torture, isn't it? So I'm hoping we're not all going to stand in a queue and it's going to go, please stand and get your face scanned. Please put your passport down. Please put your fingers on there. And then it's going to do it again and again and again. Let me know in the comments if anybody's actually experienced it so far. Like I said, here in Lanzarote, I think the date was around the 16th of November. I may be right, I may be wrong, but it's definitely on the way. Is it causing chaos everywhere else? Well, it's certainly causing a few more queues. But But I don't understand why you have to do it on the way in and on the way out. I thought there was going to be like a 3 months period where you can not do it again and just breeze straight through with your passport. Who bloody knows? What I do know is while they're rolling it out, not only do you still have to do that, you then have to go to the police to get your passport stamped. This whole idea of the EES is to get rid of that. So hopefully by summer 2026, you're not going to have to go and get stamped as well. What a complete waste of time. Do you know what would be easier? Jump on one of them little boats. Nobody checks anything there. You can go wherever you want. And when you arrive, you'll get a free hotel, a mobile phone, and a job, probably. And a little bit of cash to keep you going. But I never said that. So I just spoke to a police lady and I said, why do we have to do it on the way out if you've already done it on the way in? And from what I gathered, once you've done it once, you didn't have to do it again. She said, no, you have to do it both times and you're still going to have to get your passport stamped, which is ridiculous, isn't it? So that was the idea, to scrap that. However, she did say, hopefully by summer, you won't have to get your passport stamped. She looked as fed up as all of us are about this whole thing, because obviously she's the one that's going to have to be doing this and checking all the passports. So I think it's going to be a little bit of a nightmare. I don't know, and I hope that it doesn't. Thankfully, this is one of the last travels for me for a while, so I'm going to watch you lot piss and moan instead of me. But if you have done it, let us know in the comments what you think about it. I think it's a little bit OTT, if I'm honest, but there you go. Right, I better get to my flight because, well, they're not boarding yet, but I think I know which gate I'm at. I don't know why I always fall for this. It says last call. Flight's not for another 30 minutes. And it's at 8. There's 7. Bloody hell. Could be last call, you know. I might be the last one on here. That's weird. They've got us on well quick. Honestly, the panic then. They're getting everyone in. Still half an hour till the flight. And she's there going, last call, last call, last call, like desperate. Nobody, everybody's gone on. Oh, I didn't have to sit there and wait. I am going to be the last one on this bloody plane. There was a couple of people behind me. I'm on a bus. Well, this is why they're getting everybody on, because of the bus. I like Ryanair, mate. You just go straight on, you just walk on, and I think that's our plane there. Could just walk to that, no? Who knows? Anyway, we're on a bus, and it's bloody hot as well. I am roasting. I'll be glad to get on here, which means I won't be the last one on, will I? Because everyone's going to get. I'm not going to be able to do this, and I'm going to be in seat 13E unless I hang back and just let everybody get on in peace and quiet. Well, we've gone all the way around just to somewhere where we could have walked to, like you do with Ryanair. But what I do know is, if I let everybody get on here, I will officially be the last one on the plane. And if I can see an extra legroom seat, I'm bagging it, like I always do. I'm going to let everybody get off. And I'll tell you what, it's bloody roasting. It better be cold in London. Oh, we're boarding front and back. I'm going to get on the front for sure. Oh, am I on the front or the back? 13, where's that? That's like middle, isn't it? I'll take a slow walk over here and I'll show you some planes. Look, got your EasyJets over there, your Jet 2s. Another one over there, look. Wow, the heat. Look at the sun as well. And this is our bird here, look. This is us, and that's the bus that we've just been on. And I'm just going to talk shite to you for a minute so that I can stand here and wait till everybody gets on and be the last person. Right, let's go. I think we can definitely be the last ones on here. And I am hopefully going to walk past a row of 3 so I can sit on my own in a row of 3, or extra leg room. However, extra leg room's not always as cracked up as it is because you have to put your bag up the top, even though I haven't paid for it. There you go. I do love a good old plane view, don't you? Look at that. Last one on. Last one on. I don't think we're going to be able to blag this. I reckon we'll be in 13E, right in the middle. I might not be able to show you the takeoff. Oh, Mr. TravelON, the things you do to save yourself a little bit of cash. Now I'm wondering if I've got everything because I was in such a rush. Got my passport, got my card, got everything. Yeah, we're all right. Look at that. Love it. Come on. Let's get up these stairs. Let's get on this EasyJet flight. And let's see if I can get one of them plastic planes as well. Hopefully. Here we go. I can even see the pilot as well. Look. Look. There's the pilot. There he is. Look. In there. Hello, pilot. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a nice day and you're not in a bad mood. There he is. Zoom in on him. Bloody hell. I don't think I could work in them environments. Really enclosed, isn't it? And there's the perfect EasyJet selfie. I'm taking everything in my stride now, look. Let's see what seats we can bag. You're not going to believe this. I thought I'd messed up because I got on and there was an extra legroom seat in row 1 and I thought, shall I just grab that? I'm actually in an extra legroom seat. I might be in the middle, but I'm in an extra legroom seat, 13E. Unlucky for some, but I actually got this for free. I didn't have to blag it. Win, win. Winner. We're in. Let's go. Oh, I'm going to stretch out.
Smartly looking little camera.
Oh, no, yeah. You look more handsome in this look. Check that out. Right, I might show the takeoff if I can, but I'm not by the window, but we'll see what we can do. If not, see you on the ground when we land in Gatwick. I've already come for a wee. Don't worry, I'm not having a wee right now, but unlucky for some. Seat 13. Is it unlucky? Well, it wasn't because it was an extra leg room. I got my little laptop out, all my series that I downloaded ready to watch. Guess what? I've left the pen drive at home, so now I've got 4 hours staring at the seat in front of me. I'm going to try and have a sleep if I can. Sorry I couldn't show you the takeoff either. Dirty windows. Anyway, I'm going for a wee. I'll see you in 3 and I'll see you in Gatwick. God, this is going to be hell. They're not there for me. If the earth is flat, she says it's not flat. It's as flat as a pancake. We're here. We've arrived. Oh my God. Welcome to Gatwick. Let me show you. Not that cold actually. Lots of bloody EasyJet. I think they run Gatwick, don't they, EasyJet? Look. Look at that. That was the noisiest, weirdest flight I've ever been on, and devastation hit 30,000 feet in the air. I shall tell you about it now. First of all, talk about turbulence. Oh my days. The most turbulent flight I've ever been on. It was constant and quite bad. But disaster struck the minute I sat down, set up my little laptop with all my films and my series to watch, and then realised I didn't pack the pen drive with everything that I'd downloaded. So I've just had nearly 4 hours of what the hell do I do with myself. I've cleared all the apps on my phone, I've cleared all old photos, all screenshots. You know, basically screenshots are just who you've been slagging off, isn't it? Who you've sent to Mrs. TravelON. Look what this idiot has said. Look what this idiot's doing. Look at this knob on Facebook. Deleted all them. That was a long flight, but we're here now. We're going to get through passport control. And I'm heading to, well, the hotel I'm stopping in for 2 days is the only underground hotel in London. So that'll be definitely on the next video, where I'll show you the only underground hotel. It's like a cave. That'll be interesting, won't it? Why did I stop there? Do you think it was for the novelty fact? Well, yes, but it was also one of the cheapest. Happy days. Right, let's go. As I always say, these are for walking on, not standing on. These are to make you walk faster. Being in London, London rules, isn't it? When you go on the subway, they all stand to one side. You're either in a rush or you're not. If you're not in a rush, you'll move. You'll stay at one side. We call it London rules. So we should be all right, because I'm always in a rush. Right, let's get going. I must have gone for about 4 wees as well. So I usually go for a wee when I land, don't I? But I'm empty. I'm gutted that I couldn't get you a video that takeoff and landing. But in saying that, even if I'd got a window seat, windows were dirty and then frosty on the landing, so we're all right. We didn't miss much, but it wasn't too bad with the extra leg room. I'm tempted to say I might pay for it next time. Loads of room, legs spread out, and when I did need a wee, the guy next to me, Richard, he just like moved his foot to the side and I was out. So didn't have to disturb anybody. Happy days, extra leg room, and what a bonus, eh? What a bonus. Right, we're still going along here. Passport control and baggage claim. I hope there's not a big queue, but I think EasyJet are miles away. I think it's quite a walk. You find that with the cheaper ones, don't you? Especially old Ryanair, they're bloody miles away. I've also got to find out how the hell I get to Tottenham Court Road. I think it's tube, but I'm going to have to research that now, so I'm going to put you down for a minute. That was easy. Straight in, passport scanned, face scanned. And isn't it mad that you have to, well, if you're going on holiday, you're going to have to scan when you land, scan when you come out, scan when you're there. What are they doing with all these scans? Seems a bit odd to me, but there you go. Who am I to question our beautiful government and what they're doing to keep us safe? Right, let's have a look. Exit. We don't need baggage. Thank God. Do you know what? I think even if I was coming away for 2 weeks, I'd try and pack with just hand luggage. I can't be dealing with that. I need one of these. Right, let's get out of here. Right then, it looks like I've got to get to the train station, South Terminal first. I've got to go to the South Terminal. Then I've got to get a train to Farringdon, and then from there, I've got to jump on the tube to get to Tottenham Court Road. Hour and 15 minutes. I thought it'd be quicker than that. I don't think I'm going to wait an hour to have something to eat. I am absolutely ravenous. I'm going to see if I can grab something here. Maybe a cheeky meal deal for the train. But I think that'll be it. The tightest man on the internet has struck gold here at WH Smith's because it's getting on a bit. Everything's on offer. I have just got 2 massive sandwiches, £1 each, and a Scotch egg. I said, well, at that price, I'll stretch to a carrier bag. She said the carrier bags are £1. I said, I'll do without a carrier bag. Thanks very much. So now I've got to carry this shite all the way to the South Terminal. £1, that's a £3 meal. 2 sandwiches, and they're not just sandwiches, they're naan bread sandwiches, and a Scotch egg. Oh, I've arrived, baby. I have arrived.
Oh, was it actually?
I couldn't show you getting on the shuttle because it was busy, and I had a mouthful of Scotch egg, and I've just dropped one of my sandwiches as well. Gets from bad to worse. I've got bloody chicken tikka all down my trousers now. I've got to wear these again. Good job I'm going to the old hags, isn't it? She'll be bloody washing them. I haven't got a dryer. Tough. Get your hair dryer out. Right, come on. We're here. I bloody wish I'd have bought a carrier bag for £1. Sometimes it's really hard being the tightest man in the world. But I'll manage. I'll manage because we're heading to the train station. So where did I say we're going to go? Wasn't it train to Farringdon and then tube to Tottenham Court Road? I reckon that was it. Sometimes it's quicker not to take these, especially when these, like, I've got all cases. Look, I'm following the experts here. These look like they know what they're doing in London. I'm taking the walk. Mind you, she's motoring. Come on, a bloody beater. Come on. Bloody mustard coat. And it's Mr. TravelON takes over mustard coat. Is he going to beat her? Yes. Right, train station this way to Farringdon. Which is that one? Look, Thames Link. The pink one. We're going on that pink one. Thames Link to Farringdon. Fantastic. Cross there and get the Elizabeth line, I do believe. Come on. £15. Easy to do. One button I had to press and then put my card in. Machines seem to work here. We're on platform 4 and I think it's going in a bit. Let's get out of here. That's the one we get in there, look. And it's 5:26. Got 2 minutes to wait. Happy days. Oh no, it says expected. What time is it? Expected 17:34, so it's bloody delayed. So we've got 17 minutes to wait. 17 minutes gives me enough time to get this £1 sandwich down me. Yes, indeed. Tuck in, it's called. I am going to, thanks. Look at that. Look at that. For a £1 sandwich. I was going to get there, dump my bags and go and find somewhere to eat. I don't think I'll be eating now. Scotch egg and a Kashmiri chili chicken in naan bread.
Please stand away from the train on platform 3. Please stand away from the train on platform 3.
£2. You know I've landed, baby. You know I'm here. I'm now running with a belly full of bloody Indian food to platform 5 because they've just changed the pissing platform to number 5 now. He just said the one to London Bridge, which is mine, some ladies help me, has changed to number 5. I think I'm going to throw up chili chicken in a minute. Probably out of date as well. I think it went out of date today, hence why it was cheap. Bloody hell, watch me get food poisoning now, minute I land. Saved myself a couple of quid, but die in the process. Right, come on. Platform 5, come on, where the hell is it? 5, 5, 5, yeah. 5 and 6, down these bloody stairs. There's 5 and 6 as well. What the hell? Platform 6 and 5? For frick's sake. I'm going down here, come on. Let's get going. I think that way was the stairs quicker. Shit, that's my train, I'm sure of it. I'm sure that's my train. I've just bloody missed it, haven't I? Dickheads. I have no idea, that wasn't mine, that was 6. I'm on 5. 17:23. London Victoria, on time. 17:21. I don't even know what fucking time it is. Expected 17:24. I'm just getting on it. I am just getting on it. London Victoria. Oh, where? London Bridge, via London Bridge. Bedford. It doesn't say Farrington though. Here's look, the doom and gloom of England. I'm definitely on the next one that's coming in here now. I just asked the Cockney chaps. I said, is this one going to Farrington? He went, yeah, next one coming. Next one coming, old chief, old Charlie, old mate. Fantastic. This is our one. Would you? No lights on it. Travelling in the bloody dark. Like the ghost train. I thought Halloween was last bloody week. Jeez, look at it. Right, lights are on now. We're rocking. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Nice one. Thank you. We're on. And we got a seat as well. Let's sit down. Happy days. Now I need to remember that I'm not in Switzerland still, am I? It's not a bad train, to be fair, but I'm going to put this camera down, I'm going to behave myself, I'm going to shut up, and I'll see you when we get to Farringdon. My God. Welcome to the big smoke, ladies and gentlemen. We're here on Tottenham Court Road. I'm seeing where I'm going. I'm going that way by the looks of it. I've got a mobile in one hand, a camera in the other, a microphone on here. There's plenty of people around, and I can see red buses. We're in London, baby. The tube was actually really nice. Look at this. This is cool. I do like it. So we're literally 2 minutes from here to the Underground Hotel. And look at that. There's a little supermarket on the corner. You know where I'm going for lunch or dinner and breakfast and to grab a drink. I think what I'll do is dump my stuff and then walk back here. There's even a Burger King as well. We're right in the thick of it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Look at that. Absolutely love it. I absolutely love them views, look. I know it's hustle and bustle, but I do love it with all the buses and the buildings. There's a bloody Primark over there, folks. Mrs. TravelON will be having a field day. So it looks like I've got to go there by the McDonald's, past the McDonald's, up that road a little bit and then turn right. So I'm still at this crossroads. I've already crossed once, gone the wrong way. Right, let's go. Over here, I'm going to double cross. Yes, we're here. Bloody hell, there's bikes, cyclists, everything. Don't mind really the cyclists in a city because they're getting from A to B, you know what I mean? They're not doing it for sport. They're not doing it just to be selfish. They've got places to go and he's got bloody shorts on in this weather. Right, where's Google? I'm going to lose my rag with Google in a minute because it keeps taking me in different directions. This is why I need my Jack here because he's the expert with Google Maps. And I like Google Maps, but look, you know when you like turn around and you get confused which way you're going to go, don't you? Look, the arrow's pointing that way, so we've got to go up there. I just think it's machines and computers with me. I'm getting old, I really am. I used to be a computer geek. I used to be really good with computers. I think it's age. It's definitely that way though, I can see where we're going. You know these traffic, I've crossed over every bloody traffic light here. Wow. It is so busy, look. Cyclists, buses, people, bloody madness. And the Devil Wears Prada. Let's go. There's Devil Wears Prada there, look. Oh, might give myself a London hat. Right, we're definitely going this way. Jesus, I think I'm on the other side of the fucking road now. Look, it's telling me here. I was on the right side of the fucking road anyway, by the looks. Google is actually shite. This is where I'm staying. The first, look at that. Unbelievable. The first underground hotel. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That was a travel day from Lanzarote to London, baby. This says go this way. I shall see you in the next video, which will be a full tour of this hotel. Let's go.